the Orthopedic Center of Illinois Sports Desk.
Sammy St. Jean here at Hancock Stadium in Normal for the IHSA High School Football State Finals. Now it was day one here and a chilly one it was. Class 1A through 4A. Our day started with 2A. It's Monroe Forsyth. They took on Chicago Christian. The Trojans back in the state final for the first time in 6 years. But Chicago Christian, they were all over them from the very beginning. This man would be a major factor, Kenny Yeager, weaving his way through the defense in 4-6. Later, their quarterback, Christian Flutman, scurries his way through the Trojan defense for a 39-yard scamper and score. Monroe Forsyth's defense seemed to get a little spark when Grant Smith jarred the ball loose and recovered the fumble, but this one got a bit too out of reach after this tip drill. Touchdown by Rico Griggs. Trojans, they fall 47-0. Now after the game, the Trojans, they were proud of their year and will use this as motivation for next season.
We didn't play Trojan football today, and that falls squarely on my shoulders. But an outstanding season and careers that these young men have had, and I still wouldn't trade them for anything.
I mean, we'll just remember how it feels and the workouts throughout the summer, the winter, just everything. Just remember the outcome of this game, and obviously want to get back here and get the win next time.
Monticello looking to change our Central Illinois luck in Class 3A, taking on Montini. They would move the ball well early. Nice pass here to Carter Foran for the first down. But whenever they got stymied Montini, they couldn't be stopped. Pass from Israel Abrams to C.J. Hawkins. House call for Montini. Then later it's Santino Florio breaking through the defense, breaking a few tackles on his way in for the score. But Monticello, in the closing moments of the game, pass from Buer Kemper into traffic. It's tipped, but Carter Foran, right place, right time. And he fights his way in for the Sages touchdown. They would ultimately lose 49-8, but the Sages, they held their heads high and battled to the final whistle against the Broncos.
Yeah, just their speed, their overall speed. Obviously, we saw them on film and we thought they were very good, but I thought they took it to another level today. There's a number of times where we were there and then we weren't.
Last drive, get us in the end zone, get me in the end zone, and so we kept throwing plays, trying to give them the ball. And then that one throw hung up in the air a little bit. I saw their guys there, and I was just like, well, if these guys bobble it, I'll be in the back of it, and that's what happened. And I was able to get in and celebrate with my teammates. It was great.
So Class 2A and 3A didn't go quite how we wanted for our local teams, but Mount Zion, they're in action in 4A, taking on DePaul College Prep. We'll have all that coverage for you in sports tomorrow, as well as on web and social, so look out for all of that coverage. But from Normal and the IHSA High School Football State Finals, that does it for sports. I'm Sammy St. Jean.
The Orthopedic Center of Illinois Sports Desk.
Now, yesterday we were able to break down two of our state finals. We did have to save our nightcap for today in sports, as Mount Zion, they were our final local team that would take the field this season as they matched up with DePaul College Prep in the 4A state final. Kicking off the start of our holiday season with Mr. and Mrs. Claus and, of course, the Braves. The Rams, though, they would cause Mount Zion some trouble on the ground. Handoff, Nick Martinez finds a seam and walks right in for the score. He'd have 100 yards and 3 scores. Juju Rodriguez, quarterback, keeps it himself, cuts up the middle, and finds the end zone. The Braves defense, they struggled against the run. However, they did well through the air. We have a nice pass breakup here from a pair of Mount Zion defenders, as well as a hard-fought sack. Rodriguez not making it easy, but Mount Zion, they would keep Rodriguez to just 4 completions for 68 yards. They'd also find the end zone. One more bit of magic. Trimble rising up for a well-placed ball from Sox, just gets his feet in, but they would fall in this one 40-6. Although not the result they wanted, it was a truly special season for the Braves, a state final run for the seniors, and plenty to learn from and build on for next season.
Go out at the state chip, we wanted to win it, but, you can't have everything, so that is what it is. But just going out, knowing that we played the maximum amount of games that we could play our senior year and didn't get cut short was really cool.
I've learned it kind of takes everyone. We didn't flinch at any point in the playoff run. We'll be down 7 points, 14 points, and we'll just, if that happened with any previous teams, I feel like we would just get on each other's butts. But this team was special.
Not quite the conclusion we wanted for our local teams, but an incredible season across the board in the books. We now turn our attention fully towards winter athletics. But for now, that does it for sports. I'm Sammy St. Jean.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.